we're gonna jump on in. And last time we tried to do difficulty 3 and we died. Today, I'm gonna try King Alucard. Last time we were doing, who was it? It was King Leo the Wise, but I don't know if we had these things unlocked. Did we have these unlocked at that point in time? I would do King Leo. Alucard brings people back from the dead. He's all about necromancy. Probably better used in the graveyard. I'm assuming there's a lot more undead people and things going on there, but maybe, maybe not. I'm not exactly sure. Otherwise, we have King Leo the Wise, which is all about getting morale permanently by selling blueprints. Franks, thank you so much for the 10 gifted bomb. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge, huge. Appreciate that so much. We're at level 5 hype train. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I don't know what King Leo is like, so I wouldn't do him, but you do you. Everyone was saying King Leo was like really good. And if you see like his gaze too, it's kind of wild, but so unbelievably expensive. And then, so the first thing is to sell a blueprint for +1 morale. The next one is to just get a random unit. And then the third one is to upgrade these first 2 abilities. So I think that we tried doing it without these abilities, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we should, just for the continuation. I wanted to do King Alucard. I think he's a little bit stronger. But once again, he's probably better off in the graveyard with the undead people. So let's try level 3 threat level, King Leo the Wise. We're starting with automation, which is giving us a lot more of the things with the stuff. Bro, he's giving us a lot more blueprints to start off with, so let's do it. We have never beaten level 3. Touch my balls to reveal your fate. I needed that croissant shark and a diamond? Bro, look at that. Look at the amount of money that thing's worth. That's more money than people have after their first 30 catches. Love touching balls. Is it still going? Dang. Who loves a good ball touch? Enemy movement speed is increased 50%. What? Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to be really, really, really careful about those guys that walk up with the barrels that explode. They're literally just gonna run in. It's gonna be Lord of the Rings and the guy is like, Legolas! You know what I mean? All right, 2 soldiers, 100 wine, or 200 water. 200 water is actually like a really good start. I don't know what the pictures, why the pictures? The soldiers have a guy with a drum and a pan flute, is that? And then the water is a soldier, a peg jockey. And then this, is this like, the blood, are you biting your finger? What is happening? I'm gonna go soldiers here because then I don't have to worry about the start. I don't have to worry about getting units. But the other 2 were phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I can also extra draft for free every 150 seconds. It's the peasant. I have to upgrade it. So Refinement improves the first 2 abilities. We want to get that immediately. At least the first 2 refinements before we start selling our
let watch a graveyard.
Blueprints. What my brain wanted to say. Outband 76 months. Let watch a graveyard. One of these days, I'm just gonna let it fly and I'm just gonna say words wrong. And you guys have watched me for so long, it won't even be a thing. You'd be like, yeah, that sounded right. Nothing fishy here. We gotta clear these things, but we're gonna get like stuff for it. Water there, wood here. This is bricks and ore. Let watch a graveyard. This one goes faster because it's got the legendary tile. And then we want wood and wheat. Let's go wheat field in there. Briggs! What you doing? What did I do? 20 gifted? Holy moly. Hat. It's hat time. Let's do it up. Let's do it up right for Brinks. We got a hat. Gave myself a piece of chocolate. I missed it. Gotta square them up. Hat. We got glasses. Got the whole kit and caboodle. Let's go. Thank you so much, Brinks. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. We want wood. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. King Julian, 20 wood to get a 50% production boost for 10 seconds. Let's get that wheat in there. Oh yeah, we're catching up big time. We got Crisscross also jumping onto the hype train. We are level 8, y'all. Holy moly, thank you guys. Really like watching Huts. I wish him to have as many subscribers as possible. Thank you, Brinks. That's so nice of you. Brinks also gifted a sub to Laz. What's up, Sage? I'm gonna go 2 speed here. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Because I think we know the game well enough that we can start messing with the time. And right now, we wanna get this. Is that our like priority, or should we think about maybe getting broader gaze as well? Like upgrading the gaze is gonna be pretty important. Starting early because of how expensive it is. We also can't ignore the fact that we actually can't resupply units, so we do need to start making some units. Sage jumping on the hype train with 5 gifted subs. Yes. What are we at? What is it looking like? Level 8 is already complete. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is a joke? You guys joking with me? First, oh my God, he's zipping, chat! Look at how fast the enemies are. Basser with 20. Thank you guys, Basser, hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. A hat stack? What is this? 2020 huts? 2018 huts? What is this? The old times? Gnome Dome, Bone Pit, or Peasant's Hut. I don't mind the Peasant's Hut because it allows you to upgrade the other peasants, but I feel like we might leave them behind. I don't know if they're gonna be good enough, but they're cheap. I mean, they're peasants. TP Tango, 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Bruh, jumping on top. What are we, level 10? Thank you, TP. Long live the king. Good stream, guys, good stream. I'm gonna go Peasant's Hut. I'm gonna do it. And then, we're gonna need clay at some point in time for the next guys. Dude, no, these are the guys I can't do. I can't do the wall busters. They're gonna be so fast, they're gonna sprint by my units. Don't be nasty. I don't want that though. I don't know if I can handle that many units, but we're gonna have to do it. There's no other way to do it than to do it. And I'm gonna do that. I mean, they're gonna blow up the wall, but like we're gonna be able to take it immediately. Because I want the blueprints, and the artifacts are so freaking good. Some of them are bad, but some of them are really, really good. Actually, the gifted sub, Basser. More subs. Train needs sustenance. Receive 10 of every resources. Fatuous fires, forest spirits, legends abound of luminous beings that haunted the woods, leading the lost to their doom or unexpected fortune. They've been guiding your subjects to bountiful berries and herbs to great profit for the merchants. However, as more people flock to the woods, some more in the spirits may grow displeased, turning their blessings into curses. So we either tax the forest goods and receive 10 of everything. Spirits make for good mana crystals. We just turn them into crystals, or construct a shrine for the spirits and get a magic school. We already have a magic school. I'm gonna go crystals here. It's determined to assert your absolute authority. We blasted them. Tax the forest gods. I mean, they are kind of gods, aren't they? Okay, refinement. We got the first one. We want to get the second one now. It's still just wheat and wood. The next one I think is like flour and metal or something. Like it's gonna be tough. Along with this, what do I want to do? I want to get unit limit up. I want to start working on my gaze, so I got to get this market out. I need 40 wood. Jumbo Dingus, 68 months. Welcome back. I could go like this if I wanted to and start selling some of that wheat because we're doubled up on the wheat. The gaze would be nice because then I could focus on getting gold and wood at the same time. Because right now, if I have one wheat and one market, you're gonna kind of be dancing around the same wheat number, and I want my wheat number to grow, so I want that 2-to-1. But our wheat is much higher right now than is our wood, so like maybe we should switch off and do, we could even double up the wood if we really wanted to, or I could try to like do like this to get like this wood here. Like that wouldn't be like a bad play. It's 50 wood. Oh God, are we ready for all these units that are coming in? No, absolutely not. I need wood. I need wood, and wood, and a little bit of wood. So I'm gonna do a double wood here, and I'm gonna go for this peasant's hut. Because we're gonna need it for this next wave. We might survive this. Get in there, soldier. Magic crystal meth.
Magic crystal meth hits differ.
Let's go iron mine. We got the peasant's hut, and then we'll just stick it in there somewhere. Once again, I need the wood, but I need from freaking soldiers before I do that. That was wheat, but we actually need some water. You can move the water without any punishment of production.
Hoochie.
Hoochie! 56 months for Falur, what's up? And thank you, Sage, for the bits. I appreciate that. Level 10 hype train. Pulling into the station. GG's. Do over like that.
16 months already, Hutzlov, Hutzlov.
More wheat in there. We're gonna do a little bonus production. I don't know if we're gonna survive this, honestly. It's across the board pretty even. We lost bad. We lost pretty bad. That's not the best. Gonna take some damage here. Franks with 5 gifted subs. Oh, the hype train ended, but phenomenal work, everybody. Good work. Good hustle today. I can move the water and maybe even put a wood in there because we're still at much more wheat than wood. Oh, we have deforestation spell. I don't even see that we started with that. We don't have any units to defend, but we're not gonna get oil. Let's be honest. Hospital's actually pretty good to heal your units. It's not horrible, especially if we have like a really, really big gaze, but I might go for an early epic tile enchanter. And this next wave, we're gonna get creamed. Four peasants is not enough for that. Do I go for another peasant's hut? Like maybe. Maybe I do this and I put my other water out there and I try to beeline it for this peasant's hut. We're just getting distracted at this point in time from what we ought to be doing. Broader gaze, done. Now we have this weird L shape. And then what else did I want to do? I wanted to increase my unit limit, but I really want to do refinement as well. We don't really need the unit limit yet since we're not even hitting it. Didn't pay attention, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Brinks. Everybody else, seriously, you guys, you killed it. TP, Basser, Sage, Crisscross. Phenomenal. Corey Guy, did I call out your 16 months? Huts love. Thank you for that. If we start to, let's see here. I could put down a second one if I really wanted to. Do I want to put down a second one? I mean that my other peasant's hut to get even more peasants out. Maybe I just need water. We probably should get it out. Every building the same type is more expensive, unfortunately. I can actually spawn units from the other buildings when you put another building down, which is kind of nice. They're gonna be stuck on that guy and they're gonna let this guy go. Yeah, these guys are gonna blow up for sure. The wall busters we knew were gonna get us. That was a fact. Yeah, boom and boom. 78 wall health. We're gonna go with Big Well actually, because we're kind of low. 150 oil upon picking up this artifact. Well, that would have paid. That would have immediately paid for our legendary tile enchanter enhancement. That would have been really good. Bummer, man. Stream too good. Understandable. No idea what's going on in this game, but I'm loving it. I'm gonna go to temp crossbowman immediately. I don't know. The oil is good to have. Like if we needed it, we would have it. But temp crossbowman so we don't die early, probably that. So Basser, the king is watching. I have this thing called my gaze, and I put this gaze over my people that are working. So like, this is tree. So every 0.8 seconds, I get +1 wood, and it stores 200 of them. And this is wheat. This is -1 wheat, +1 gold. So the market I'm selling wheat. And then these are buildings that store units. So every 10 seconds, it is -6 wheat, but +1 peasant, which has 35 health, 10 damage per second. And I can store a total of 8 of them. I have a garrison here. Let's not focus on that right now.
The king is watching more like the king is micromanaging.
Only the things I'm looking at are the things that are going to be working. So that's kind of the point behind the king's gaze, or the king is watching. I have these abilities, his hero abilities that are behind my face. Extra drafts. At whatever level this is upgraded to, which is the first level, which gives me 1 soldier. I can click that and I got a soldier now. Every 150 seconds. I can also Julian every 100 seconds. I can get a 50% bonus production for 10 seconds, cost 20 wood. So everyone's gonna work a little bit faster for a couple seconds here. What else is important to note? I'm gonna go actually put the big well right there. We actually need a little bit of water. We want to upgrade this one more time before we start selling our blueprints, which is kind of this king's thing. He does a blueprint sacrifice. Out of 10, how much would you recommend this game? For me, it looks really appealing, but I'm not sure if to get into it. If to get it. It's pretty good. If you look at this game and you're like, this seems like my kind of game, they did a really good job with it. Like, it's nice. We need 50 more wheat and 10 more wood. Realistically, we probably should swap one of these things out for a wheat. So you can move buildings around, but there's gonna be like to the red bar there, there's a little bit of a punishment to production when you move buildings. Just takes time to come back. The 10 crossbowmen, oh yeah, we're good now. Even these speedy guys aren't gonna be able to take us. Maybe. Yeah. We need more ranged units for sure. For sure. Market faster trading. Magic school faster production. So the dinari, you get this red coin every wave, like 10 dinari, 10 dinari, 10 dinari. This is actually 40 on this one. When we hit our prophecy, that's when we get to actually change the upcoming waves to say, what do you want as a reward and who are you willing to fight for it to get that reward? So this dinari at the end of each like 4 or 5 wave segment, we get the shop, which is this cool dude. I don't know what he's got going under that head turban thing, but he looks dope, and he's got a giant frog, which is cool. We have 80. So these are artifacts here. These are building improvements. Those are my 2 favorite things. And then we have buildings, blueprints that we can buy in the top, like sawmill could be pretty good. Clay gold mine, it will mine clay and gold. It's just really slow. Bone pit, assassin's temple, hospital. Here's bundles of stuff, bundles of resources, and then this is spells. I don't think that that's worth the dinari, if I'm being honest. We have troops are produced 20% faster. We have 90 resources of your choice 3 times. And we have flying troops gain 30% boost to attack speed and movement speed. I'm gonna go with troops are produced 20% faster. That's amazing. And I don't have anything, I could get like a bundle here and then that would be it. So I'm just gonna save the dinari. And what was I gonna do? I was getting water. Oh, we're gonna upgrade that. So now we need wheat, or no, a flour and metal. You can't see it, but it's 100 flour, 100 metal. Here, get out of the way, dude. That's expensive. The only way we're gonna be able to get that early game is by selling blueprints now. So now we sell blueprints. What does that mean? Well, I'll move out of the way again. Turn selected blueprints into 1 permanent morale, +1 morale per upgrade. So we've upgraded twice. Every blueprint is worth 3 morale. A choice of 40 resources plus 10 per upgrade. That's gonna be 60 resource bundle we get as well. We have a bunch of blueprints. We're gonna try to continue to get those blueprints as well. What else? Morale, what does that mean? Well, the morale effects for King Leo increases damage dealt by all units by 0.5% and building productivity by 0.25% per morale. So it's half the amount of damage as the starter king. But we're gonna be able to get so much more of it. Look out, buddy. He's like, but this is my spot now, Dad. You left. What's the blue seal on the map? This guy? Right here? That's like this tile seal. So the purple is a 35% bonus to production speed. The blue, I think, is like 25%. The red is -25. It's a curse. Bad. So we want to use this tile, but it's just so out of the way of the middle that I decided to start with these 2 blue seals and kind of forget about the purple. It's an unfortunate spot for that. So this is all random, right? All this stuff was randomly placed. Every time you play, it's gonna be random. Let's hear deforestation. 40 wood per tree, 20% chance that they turn into an ant and try to kill my army. Go. We got it. We got 1 ant. He murdered one of my peasants. We got a bunch of wood there though, so I'm gonna go ahead and increase my unit limit. So you can only have 6 people out on the field until you increase that limit, and then you can have more. Now I can have up to 9 people in the field. We need gold, we need clay, and we need wheat in order to upgrade our gaze again. That's gonna be my next big thing. And we're gonna start selling blueprints. So I'm gonna sell one of these trees. We have 7 of these. Let's sell one. So we have +3 morale. And we have this bundle to claim now of 60 resources. I'm gonna go for the clay since I don't have my clay mine out yet, and we need that clay for this. See, now we have enough clay to get the next gaze. We need a little bit more wheat, a lot more gold. So let's sacrifice another tree. Or clay wood. I'm gonna go ore, just in case we have a building that would call for that. That's kind of a bust though, I don't really want any of that. Let's sell a wheat field. Or water crystal. Bad, no crystal on that. I'm looking for like wheat. Or not wheat, flour. I was looking for flour. So 60 flour of our 100 that we need for the next refinement upgrade. To the Gyarados now. Yeah, he's kind of hidden underneath the narwhal. He's like, help. Dying. What do we need? What are we going for right now? Do we want to go for gaze? Probably. How are we gonna like reorganize things in here? I might actually just put this on the epic tile for the time being, because if and when we need units, we kind of need them quick. So that could be a good use of that epic tile enchantment down there just for units. But I want to get the ability to sell wheat and gain wheat. I don't want to forget about this tile seal though, but it's not really, I mean, I could move things. I could go like this actually, go like that and this. I move things around, so now we have this punishment, but oh well. And we'll get some wood for this. Wooden debris. Is there a narwhal Pokemon? Not that I know of, but I don't know most Pokemon at this point in time. Let's sell another blueprint. Let's sell a tree. Crystal, water, or wine. So wine is used to give your troops morale, but you constantly drink it while battle is happening. So it goes away really fast. I don't know if early wine is the play, or we could do something like crystals and stockpile something that we could use later. Put a tree up there. Need gold. So we're getting gold from the market. That's the only place that we have to get gold at the moment. I'm gonna actually sell the clay right now. I don't know if we need it. know if we don't need it either. Sell it. For metal, grapes, and wheat. We want that metal for the next refinement. We have 60 flour, 60 metal out of 100 each. Some people say citadel or cititan. Who? Huh? Later on, if you look at the shape of the gaze as we complete it, it's gonna make a ring. It's gonna make a 3x3, 8 total square ring. And I think this bottom edge here might be the greatest spot to put that, because then we'll be able to get all of the tile boosts in there. So I might put my tile enchanter down. It's gold that I need for my gaze. That's also, it's 100 gold for this, 100 gold for that. So expensive. I don't know if I go for gaze first or we're just so close. Tough call. This is Prophecy Wave, by the way. I'm gonna sell wheat field for metal. Good plays. Dinari. So levy barracks just means we get to pick a new thing for troops. I'm gonna go archery for sure. Production is going to be just the basic resources. I'm gonna go wheat field. I'm gonna go flame mine, probably just sell it. Artifacts. Every arcane unit in the battlefield provides 3% boost to spell damage. I think it's kind of lame. Bosses are damaged for 10% of their max HP after intro, I guess. Basic production, we can talk about that later. And then our prophecy. I definitely want this artifact. I want the dinari. This is resource bundle. This is production blueprint. Go production blueprint there. Put these guys alone, because I think I could take them if they don't have anybody with them. This is spell, 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 and then big resource bundle. We'll do that. You get tile enchanters because the king you chose. I got them from something.
I legit just got a YT rec for you playing Mario Maker from 9 years ago.
I've been getting old videos propping up. Specifically the Wind Waker randomizer, you guys. If you haven't seen that, or you have seen it and you forgot about it, it's some of my best work, man. It was so good. I spent so long editing that too. Receive gold. Okay, a group of court mage assistants went missing in the woods. The search party found only bloodstains, tattered robes, and a sinister book titled 100 Otherworldly Wisdoms from Friendly Eldritch Spirits. It looks pretty nice. This has got to be a play on the book from Baldur's Gate, right? I mean, there's been other books like this, but it looks like the one that slots the gem. Your royal mage, thrilled, calls it a boon. This tome shaped empires. You must read it, your majesty, but a nervous counselor warns the last ruler who read it came to believe his own throne was plotting against him. He looks like he's in his right mind. Sell the tome. So I can't spend 50 grapes to upgrade my gaze. That would be nice. Defile the tome, 7 permanent morale, which is not bad, but morale is cut in 2 for this king, although production speed bonuses are really nice. For nothing bad would come of getting involved with the Necronomicon. I'm gonna take the gold right now because I kind of need the gold. You swiftly identify an eccentric collector eager for such sinister literature. The transaction fills your coffers handsomely, although you wonder briefly about the buyer's motives when he departs with a loud cackle. Still, gold is gold, and now the tome's bizarre whispers are someone else's problem. Yep. I'm gonna upgrade my gaze like I said I would, and then I did want to try to like utilize this bottom corner, so I might shift. We're gonna shift it away from this tile enchanter, but eventually I think it's gonna be worth it. And then I'm gonna actually swap that. We got pumpkin level. That's what, third upgrade on this? Pumpkin boys, that's pretty good. We're gonna need them, big time. We're gonna need that archery too. Let's hear. Let's put tile enchanter down at this point in time. And how much gold do I need for the other tile enchantment? A lot. What else do I need right now? I need to upgrade my gaze, which is just 700 gold. So a shit ton. Only thing I need wheat for now is cranking out these units. I need gold to make the archery, and every archer is 6 gold. I could put a basic construction down if I really wanted to. I'm gonna put the basic construction down on the epic tile enchanter. Right now we'll put a piece of wood. So we need wood for a unit limit, which I can do right now. Need wheat. Do we need ore yet? I don't think archers need ore. I don't know. What if I did like the archery right there? We get archers. I said basic construction there. Fishes are just now coming through. Right over the map too. Right over the map, bro. These are not technically archers. The archery makes crossbowmen, which is, you know, you'd think they'd come from the crossbowmenery. Let's sell a blueprint, guys. Clay, grapes, crystals. I'm gonna go clay. I don't actually think I need clay anymore. Maybe it's just gold from here on out. I don't remember. Quite the army now, though. Fishes have been coming through for the past 30 minutes, Dad. There's nothing going on in this upper right corner, or upper left corner, I mean. It's all peasants, and there's a wooden debris up there, so. Uh-oh. Guys, you were supposed to take out this army like really easily. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Okay, let's take some grapes. I don't know when we're gonna need them, but I'll take them. And then, do we want wood or do we want wheat? We are going to need a lot of wheat to sell for gold. I said the only thing I need wheat for is units, but that's not true. We need it for gold. And we're gonna be running short here. Let's actually do a wheat field. It used to be a little bit slower. So the small wheat field was 0.8, and the full big wheat field was actually 1 second. They must have changed that. So now they are equivalent for how fast that you get the stuff. And the large wheat field, the established production, has 1,000 instead of 200. And you can upgrade it. So this has the farm production and gold diggers upgrades, whereas the basic ones don't have any upgrades at all. So a reason why the basic construction tile and the advanced or the established production bonuses are worth going for. Possible to go pure dragons as units. Well, the thing with the really good units is you can usually only get 1 or 2 from their building. So if you have a unit limit of 20 or 30 at that point in time, and you really only want to put out 4 dragons with no backup, that's foolish, I think. Having somewhat of a meat shield in there, I think, is a good idea. We need to start selling blueprints to try to get flour, because I can't make that myself. Let's actually sell clay mine at the moment. Like the metal. Now for that pig. Dude, the 50% movement speed increase. Insane. We're gonna be in trouble when we get those lizards that like run through and damage every single one of your units. That's gonna be really bad with that speed upgrade. I'm gonna go... gold mine is not a bad idea since we have gold. Blood-bound brick. Your castle gains 1 HP when your troops die. Not bad. Or mystic stone. Every 1 second, a random enemy is dealt 12 damage. I think it's gonna fall off. I think it's bad though. It's pretty good early. So diva of her to be late. Slay. Why does that pumpkin have a knife? Bloodbound brick. The brick is way better. You think repairing my wall is better? At some point in time, I just hope my wall doesn't take any damage. Period. But I suppose I might actually do another basic construction on the epic and turn that into a sawmill. We have a steady supply of pumpkin boys. No, steady supply of basics. A bit more. Literally need one more water. Someone give me one water. I'll take the peasants too, like offering. And the crossbowmen. Crossbowmen, I think, is the proper term there. Sawmill, wheat field, we're looking good in that. We're loaded on those materials. Need the flour. I'm gonna be risky here. Let's sell a small wheat field. Flour. Upgrade the gaze. Level 4. Yeah. We're no longer gonna get pumpkin boys is the worst part. Apologize, chat. Put a tile enchantment down once one of these breaks down the bottom. Oh, the peasants are just getting slaughtered by the fire mage. 4 at this point in time. That enchantment down. We need a little bit of water and some more peasants. Just need gold, pretty much. I'm gonna put the gold mine down here. I could actually put the gold mine on the enchantment tile and maybe just do like another wheat field there. It costs gold to put a gold mine down. 75 gold in order for a chance to get 200. It seems a little backwards to me. I don't know why they did it that way. I honestly don't. But you gotta make gold to... You gotta have gold to make gold? I don't know. There's a saying in there. I'm gonna sell this forest, this little tree. Got gold. Let's go more flour. Because we're gonna need 300 flour, 300 metal for the next refinement. And that might be the last one. Units getting slaughtered is what you picked the brick for. Yeah, I mean, we are gaining, I don't know, are we putting the dead bodies on the wall? Also, should we be focusing on like these debris tiles? Should I be concerned? I don't know if I should really be concerned right now. Like, we're doing just fine. Like, look at this team against my team. We want to do unit limit plus, I guess, whatever. And we just want gold. We got mushroom boys. Oh man, I was sad about the pumpkin guys, but the mushroom guys. Are they really that much better though? If you look at these guys, 232 health, 19 damage. This is 265 health and 22 damage. They're like a little bit better. I'm able to clear the debris tiles, yeah, by just putting my gaze on it, and they work on it, and they'll break it down. They break it down on it. Motion in my living room. There's not supposed to be anyone in my house. No, it's just the sunlight. Which one costs less? Pump or shroom? I don't know. Execution ground. Executes your grunts to provide 1 dinari every execution. So we can start slaughtering our peasants to get money.
Break it down, hot scat.
They're just breakdancing. They're just having a freaking party, and then the debris just slowly breaks up. The Druids of the Owl Camp. I'm not a huge fan of the Druids. Assassin's Temple buffs your grunts. Slinger's Tree. Grape. Gold mine is pretty good. 1,000 gold in there. That's not bad at all. Magic school upgrade. Sawmill upgrade. We have indescribable figurine. When one troop falls in battle, a dreadful creature will rise from the remains to fight for you. Cooldown of 140 seconds. Probably actually don't need this at the moment. And it might, if I go execution ground, I don't know if that would work together. Gain a spell of your choice 2 times or receive 25 wood at the start of every wave. Did the sacrifice play synergies with the blood brick? I would assume so, yeah. Animal farm, if we wanted meat, that'd be a solid option. I'm gonna do it. Execution ground and gold mine. And then I want to somehow, well, I gotta upgrade my gaze. Maybe we should go for that first. But then within my gaze, I want to put a peasant's hut and the execution ground and just slowly churn up a shit-ton of dinari. And there's an upgrade for this. Gain 2 extra dinari per unit executed. That's a pretty good upgrade. We like the dinari for the shop. We could get a lot of blueprints that way. I'm actually gonna sell one of my waters. Is that crazy? Can't get that back for metal. You need it. Need 300. We have 42 morale right now. That is going to be 0.5% damage per, so that's 21% extra damage across the board. Seems fair to me. This wave. This is the prophecy wave. I didn't choose this. Literally every single one of my peasants just died. Militia's pretty good. Don't care about that. Another gold mine. Land mines. Scribe's Quill, Receive Building, Magic School, Magic College, Archmage University, or Mason Scroll. Heal your castle for 3 HP every time you use a spell. I'm gonna go Scribe's Quill. And then our prophecy right now. I like the infrastructure. There's a lot of good stuff. If we can get the thing that allows us to activate any adjacent tiles, I would take it. Dinari's good. Goblin Giants, we can handle that. Levy Barracks, we could sell it or we could find something good, I don't know. Mythical Spaces, 50 months, welcome back to you. Is the vid of you getting infinity % up yet? I don't think it is, no. Don't think so. So I want the infrastructure. Can handle that probably. Maybe, we'll see. Handle that maybe, I don't know. Don't ask questions. I want blueprints. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough, but we're gonna do it. Messenger bursts into your palace. The forest has spoken and it's angry. Emerging from the shadows comes a self-proclaimed king of the forest, a towering boar, leading an army of sentient mushrooms. We want wood, wheat, or soldiers. Issue a green renewable forestry decree for wood. I'm the only king here. Kill the boar for wheat. Or talking mushrooms. This must be a dream. I might go with the soldiers. Nah, green renewable forestry decree. I don't think I've done this one. You proudly issue an official decree for renewable forestry, publicly promising to plant a tree for every one you fell, something you were already doing since it's how everyone manages their domain. The forest
Is that
king
the
deeply
boar
impressed.
King Etruscan 600 to
That the
500
boar?
BC?
They crafted the Boar Etruscan Vessel Bank after the Forest King, obviously. The Forest King, deeply impressed by your eco-consciousness and blissfully unaware of your existing approach, enthusiastically volunteers his mushroom warriors to help your lumberjacks clear out older trees. Your timber supply instantly benefits while your popularity among the woodland creatures skyrocket. That'd be kind of cool if some of your previous decisions could unlock future things, like the king could come back. Like if you were to kill him, you don't get that extra thing later. But since we worked with him and he likes us, he does come back. I would like that. Chat, 73 months, what's up? We want our militia camp. We probably want a gold mine first, though. Costs metal, but gold. Got the juice. Let's start working on some debris. Interesting way to add depth. Like, it's like 100 wood.
3
is kind of lame, and what's not lame is dirty with 13 months. Lucky number 13. We believe that the number 13 is lucky here. The militia. And did we stick the execution ground in there right now? Start chopping the heads off of our peasants. Oh shit, I forgot this wave was here. 3. Yeah, it didn't even say less than, Steve, for some reason. Might have to play huts for that. Should already be in game from the very start. Why did the peg leg pirate just yell 3? You'd think that Steve would be able to recognize things like that. I love how they're fighting the war against our enemies and I'm chopping their heads off behind the scenes. Am I the bad guy? Put this tree there. Oh, we're not chopping any heads off right now because we don't have any peasants out. We don't have any heads available. Peasants hut deal. Infrastructure. Tesla Tower. We have. Sorry, buddy. Attacks incoming enemies with a jumping lightning strike for 5 oil. We don't have a way to get oil. Sacrifices black sheep for permanent morale. More sacrifice. Or Buddhist temple that does nothing, but you can apply these things to it, like damage dealt by troops, spell damage, and production speed. I'm not very impressed with any of this. So you know what? I'm gonna sell it. Crystals, clay, water. Crystal. We need more peasants so I can cut their heads off. That up. And then get a water in there, sure. I need to increase the gaze, like, now. So that's my priority. I'm gonna put landmines close to the wall in case someone gets through. I think I can move the water and I could put another peasant's hut and just go crazy, the peasants. It's crazy right now. Next month I'm gonna say a bunch of dirty stuff because I'm turning the funny number. What's up, Butts? Just got YouTube recorded of you playing Mario Maker. I read that one. I don't know if I called out your 68 month though. Mythical Spaces. Did I miss your 50 in there? I apologize if it. What's our goal at? 515. We need 700 for the broader gaze. And then I think we go full peasant sacrifice for dinari. Or we do it now. The wood just broke, so I say we put it in. You just gotta make sure, because so like you can't cut the heads off the peasants if they're inside of the what's it called? The garrison? Black sheep barn. You know, I don't even think it would be a bad idea to put a black sheep in there, but and then there's the worshipper sanctuary. And we start chopping the heads off the black sheep for morale. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Epic tile enchant, though. Also looking pretty hot and happening. King looks like Kawhi Colonel Sanders. Yeah, he does. You think sheep sacrifice? That might be late game for us. We go sheep and then sacrifice the sheep. And then go peasant and sacrifice the peasant, and we'll just get a crap ton of dinari and a crap ton of morale. Because by the end, you don't really even need resources when you've pretty much hit your limit with like how upgraded you are. Steady supply of peasant heads at the ready. I'm gonna sell one of these magic schools because we don't need it. Flour, wonderful. I'm actually gonna sell the other
another
magic school.
month of mostly lurking but enjoying all the content.
Oh, enjoying all the whats? I don't know if he said that word correctly. Scorpion, thank you so much for 26 months. Did you hear what I heard? He's wearing big glasses, or if he says big ass. Yeah, he's got fish eyes, man. I heard something else entirely. Steve's drunk. Remember, the peasants flowing. I'm actually gonna take one back and put the other crossbowman out. Because we actually do need to fight. 700 gold, we have enough for the broader gaze. So we have this weird looking symbol now. And I think what I'm gonna do with that is this.
I'm not drunk, I'm high on nitrogen monoxide.
He's high on nitrogen monoxide. We knew it. We knew it from the start. I should be doing the research table for more blueprints so that I could sell them. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, and I haven't been doing that. Are we dumb? I don't know. We have a whole thing going on, though. It's not like I'm sleeping. We're missing out on this tile here, but there's no way to like really grab that and every other tile enchantment that we have. We're gonna need 1,100 gold for broader gaze in order to do that. I would like to at least get one more gaze, so I think that we should focus on the gold, but we could honestly stop here because we've beaten the game on less than this. So, I'm thinking Magic College isn't a bad idea, but I don't think it's what we're going for. Archmage University is super cool because you get legendary spells. We're just not gonna do it, let's be honest. Sell it. Cut the funding to the Department of Education. Keep our peasants stupid so that they believe that they're doing a good thing by cutting their heads off in order for me to make money. That's what cutting the spending on education is doing for me right now. And it's working wonders. So we have a peasant's hut in here and we have the ability to cut their heads off. I'm gonna actually try to go faster on the head cutting, I think. So that's 15 seconds and this is 10 seconds. We wanna go faster. We wanna try to get a 1-to-1 there. Oh shit, I don't have that space. Right, well now I'm just punishing myself. I thought I did for some reason. That's the next gaze. I'm ahead of myself. Sawmill, yeah. And this is probably sellable. Sell that.
Next wave will be a bunch of Sesame Street characters led by Elmo riding atop an armored snuffleupagus.
The next wave? Is that because we're making fun of King Leo, or? Spending cuts versus cutting spending versus cutting necks. Yeah, I'm just constantly killing my peasants and then putting more out there. They're like, what happened to the last guy? It's like, shut up, Jim. Get your mouth. We don't talk about that around here. What are you on? King is watching. It's an American, but this is in America. This should be an easy wave. Oh, boss is next though. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for the boss. I wish we had more ranged units. But I don't think we have anything that's painful. I think we're doing all right. We can upgrade the Worshipper's Sanctuary. Boosts morale obtained from sacrificing sheep by 1. Morale gained before the upgrade is unchanged. Or Black Sheep Barn capacity plus. We have buildings work 5% faster. We have troops deal 20% more damage. 2 wine when you kill an enemy. Oh my god, I want all of these things. Are you kidding me? Every single one of these is like freaking gold. 20% troop damage. That's 40 morale, right? That'd be like adding 40 morale on top. 5% building improvement speed right now, since this is like before the first boss even, is huge. I'm gonna go boosts morale attained from sacrificing sheep. And buildings worth 5% faster. I know you think 20% damage is gonna be worth it. It is, but we're gonna get that and more from the morale we're gonna get from the sheep and the faster production of everything. Thank you for the follows, you guys. I appreciate you. Am I thinking gold mine here? I might be, maybe Worshipper's Sanctuary? Maybe sheep? I need to get that broader gaze though. Let's focus right now on getting the gaze. I think I might actually move the peasant hut, even though I'm still cutting their heads off, and put the Black Sheep Barn in. Black sheep are not grunts, right? They are grunts. Uh-oh. That's a problem, because if we start cutting the heads off of the sheep, that's a waste, because we want to do the Worshipper's Sanctuary. So I might actually... I'm thinking. I am going to... this... and put that over there, put this up here. Put Worshipper's Sanctuary there. And then what down here? So we're gonna swap. We're gonna swap between... organize things a little bit better here. We're gonna swap between the Worshipper's Sanctuary and the Execution Ground, depending on what we need them. If I could do it all, though, I think I would do it all. I was gonna focus on gold right now. What's better for us currently? More dinari or more morale, permanent morale? Probably the dinari at the moment. So let's go back to how we had it. I think it would be fine. Or we go gold. I don't even have gold. We have a severe lack of blueprints now. That's showing. But we have 67 morale, which is dope. We have 300, almost 400 gold. Are we getting more metal and flour? No. We're not. I'm gonna move this for right now and actually try to get that research table in. I kind of screwed myself over with the water, but... research table will give us blueprints that will most likely just sell. Margra! The Goblin's War Lady. Have no spells to use. How dare you support Dad, lol. How are we doing? We need to have a steady supply of melee units to stand in front so that she doesn't come crush our dudes. Okay. Dudes have been crushed. And we're not actually doing very well at all. We lost all of our temp units, so I think it's downhill from here. And we're not making units because we have no wheat. Because we didn't go get any wheat. God, I think I just threw the game. And we have no wheat, we can't get wheat. I threw the game, 100%. We totally forgot about wheat. I got way too comfortable. There was actually literally no way for me to get wheat. So we're dead. I forgot we were selling wheat and we didn't get wheat. So, GG's. We had everything going for us. We were crushing it, but we forgot about supply. Go, grunt. Try to think. Like literally, there is nothing we can do. I guess getting a production from this research table, but we're gonna be dead by the time that happens. Yep, they didn't even give me wheat. They didn't even fucking offer it. I even recycled. Well, we'll see it out. Eat the basics, Prince Zuko. We got carried away. We were doing so well with everything. All right, let's spend some of this money that we have. Troop limit plus is pretty good. Spell damage. I'm so, like, some of the spells are amazing, but 10% is not going to change a damn thing. We're talking at least 50% upgrade on a spell for me to bat an eye at it. Twice as many resources and units from your starting bonus. Could get King Spellis. 100 troop damage 5% or troop HP 5% for 100. That is insanely. I could go try to get my next advisor, but I'm gonna have to get this guy, 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 and then I get the slot for the last guy. 2 Musketeer at the start of the run. That would be dope. Is there anybody that gives me more blueprints? Base unit limit by 2. Spell production by 20%. That's kind of cool. Buildings are 10% cheaper to build. 20% discount on resources and buildings at the trader. 10 dinari per wave. Look at him licking that crown. Stop it, flunky. Temporarily summon 3 mushroom boys for 50 crystals. Increases unit level up bonus. Starting units. Spell damage by 50%. Batting an eye. Batting eyes. My eyes are batting. We're batting. He's batting. I'm batting. Did I not say 50% to bat an eye? And this advisor is like, yeah, look at this. Batting. Provides you with 3 extra slots for spells. That's kind of cool. An artifact at the start of the run. Little cat that might have some brain damage. More options to research table. 3 extra what? Spell slots. 100 dinari at the start of the run. That could be a game changer. Let's go with the big shooty boys. And then what else could we go with? Spellis. Thinking troop unit plus. Troop limit by 1. Yeah. Do that. We're almost done here with red entirely. So we should start winning the game? I don't know, man. I feel like we should be winning. Oh, turn your head and cough to reveal your fate. Invincible Hermit Alchemist will occupy your army. What a dude. Or Zog, though. He's a pushover. And you're not even going to offer me units? Aren't you supposed to offer me a unit? Am I being robbed? Is this robbery? Is this bobbery? I'm gonna do the same thing, but hopefully be more aware of our wheat. We should have been selling our ore. I want to get stupid things. Is that now or should I do that later? Get all the tiles unlocked too. What do you mean? Not a robbery, but a larceny. I need at least 2 peasants for the first fight. Unfortunately, I had to spend my money on that. Man, we had such a good thing going in the last run. Folly of man. What do we want? When do we want it? We want more wood. We need gold at some point in time, but I'm gonna go maybe first refinement. Tiles are not covered with noble houses. Yeah, I got that first. That was the first thing I went for because having a 5x5 instead of a 4x4 is huge. Necessary. You can't play the game with a 4x4. It's like every single survival crafting game. You always get the backpack upgrades first. Oh, archery. I know the militia is good, but I'm gonna go archery for the big well in case I need it. Oh, excuse me. Well. We don't have 50% speed boost on the frickers, so I'm gonna put the frickers in there. And maybe I don't want more frickers, but I don't want these swordsmen either, but we do need a barracks. With the archers, we should be able to take them. I might actually go like this and then this. Go wallbuster, 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 wallbuster. I don't think we could. Eventually we could take that. We could take some wall damage. You know what I mean? I can sacrifice wall damage for an early lead. We're gonna go with magic school and we're gonna sell it later. Swinging by to say hi, Kobaz, what's up? We're gonna need some more soldiers here. I'm gonna need archers. Oh shit, we need gold and ore for the archer. No one told me about this. How was I not warned? How much more ore? We're good on ore. We need gold. I already knew that we need. I'm gonna do that. The wheat there for now, and then we're gonna put a market in there. Sell wheat. Can't sell wine. I do have wine currently. I don't want to gun it for archers at the moment. Oh, did we just lose everybody? We can handle it, he said. Laughed the boy. These swordsmen are way out of the bounds of our peasants. There's our wall damage that I promised we would get. Next wave's gonna be here. I think we might have thrown. I think we might have just threw the game. If I'm being honest, I don't have the ability to get my archers out fast enough here. More archery. Ability to get metal later on sounds nice. Or the ability for oil, cool too, but let's go metal since we know we need that. A lot of that. I'm gonna go ahead and move that, put archery there. Have enough? Not really. Nor do we have enough golds. We're fucked, dude. Stop selling. I need the gold though, so I guess keep selling? Oh, it's just wall busters. We should be able to handle this. As in the wall will tank. Stun them. Brilliant moves. Don't tell me he's still gonna reach the wall. I think we got him. I heard a instead of a boom. We need the flower. Oh man. Rough start. Everything I dreamed of. Why is there so much rubble? This is difficulty 3, so you have to clear the rubble on the map. All right, what do we need? Take inventory, take stock. We need wheat. Bring that back. Every time I build a wheat farm and I already have one, it costs more and more and more. It's just water at this point in time, but still. Probably gaze upgrade. Which means we just need wheat and gold. This. Guys, you're gonna want to move a little bit faster than that. Rip the wall. We got one hit, I think, there. Gold mine. Gold. Refinement level 2, so we can start selling things in order to get this whole training motion would be nice as well. Okay, gaze upgraded. What do we want now? Just wood and wheat. There we go. That. Masked dude is vibing in the forest. There is a modifier on the bosses now on level 3 difficulty. This one is Invincible Hermit Alchemist occupies your army until the boss is defeated. His name is Schmib. I don't know what he's holding. He's got a little piece of green something. He's got a giant bean. We don't talk about Schmib's bean, okay? Forge passively increases damage dealt and HP of ranged troops. Magic School upgrade. 150 meat on the dead rat. When one of your troops dies, a random unit becomes enraged. This is pretty okay. Reduces the King's third ability cooldown by 25%. That's not a thing for us. Epic Tile Enchant. That's pretty good. More archery. That's pretty good. Hobby horse mentioned? Got 90 to spend. I'm gonna go epic tile enchanter and another archery. And some metal. Broke. Don't need gold, but we will need gold later. If I don't really need it, then I could just go ahead and put my tile enchantment down. Wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think. We need ore and wood for our archery. Excuse me. I said it reminded me of Loop Hero. People gave me sass. I'll do it again. None of this. The gnomes can be okay, but it costs a lot of gold, and I need all my gold for my gaze. I have really expensive gaze. Go with guild. We don't have a crystal mine, so let's go with the crystal mine in case we need it. When your castle reaches 0, it heals to 20. Enemies are stunned for 7 seconds. Or when constructing a building, 10% of the resources are returned. I'm gonna go piggy bank on that. And wall buster. Have our wall take more damage because we suck? Sure. Not a bad idea actually to spread the wall busters out because maybe even like this. When they slip through, the archers target the wall busters while your soldiers are handling the frontliners. It's only a problem when your frontliners die and then they your archers get hit by the frontliners while they're trying to take out the wall busters. We need the blueprints too, but I don't think we can even handle a lizard at this point in time. Spell wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm eyeing up this resource bundle. That. Your kingdom's lumberjacks, famed for their resilience, have braved every winter until now. This winter's unprecedented cold has claimed many, later found as lumberjack flavored popsicles. So a standard Minnesota winter. The survivors now demand health insurance, reasonable hours, and even something other than grog to fight the cold. Whatever, my goodness. What are they gonna ask for next? Water? How will your grace handle their audacity? Improve their quarters, we get deforestation. Allow the more rest time by introducing shifts, we get a sawmill. Or dispatch soldiers to motivate them, and we get units and 50 extra wood. I'm gonna go with the sawmill. You establish shifts, giving your lumberjacks some much needed rest. Morale improves noticeably, but your advisors are baffled by a sudden increase in lumberjack-themed poetry readings and knitting clubs during downtime. Okay, why do the lumberjacks have to read to children? They even come up with an idea of how to expand, because children can't read. Expand your kingdom's lumber production and propose a new felling zone. The whole thing with drag readings for kids and the outrage. I don't want to sell anything until we've hit Refinement 2. I do want to put an archery in. I need ore. I don't have a way to get ore. I could do a base construction to get ore, or I could do these tiles down here, these rocks. That's 25. I'd get 45, and I need 36. So that would actually work if I did that. Something like that. I still get some other stuff. We're so close to this next level, though. Let's just get her done. What do we need here? We got a wheat. Now I need wood. But There we go. Level 2. All right. So now we can start selling things like one of our waters because we have a big well now. I'm a big boy now. Do we need clay? We do. We need a little bit more clay. So let's take it so we don't have to get a clay mine out. We need a little bit of wheat and we have a broader gaze. That's going to be, we're going to just crush that immediately. And that's the next thing that we do. We do need archers though, before this wave and this wave for the wall buster. 100%. But the first one, we'll see. Will we survive? Who knows? Will we throw again? What else was I doing? Little slag boys. What's up? More wheat. Wouldn't mind getting a wheat field. Are almost done with this. Done. All right. Broader gaze. How are we going to handle this? I might go down this way. And then we're going to sell a bunch of stuff. We're going to sell the Gnome Dome. Or so then we can get our archers. Need water. Iron mine, maybe? And then need 45 flour and 50 metal bars. Next refinement. We need to sell stuff we don't need. Crystal mine can go right now. Or flour. One of the magic schools can go. We don't need to. Flour. And we need 50 metal. No, wheat. We need to make sure that we do have enough wheat for our units. I even said that. I said, we need wheat for units, and then I don't know, promptly ignored my previous advice. Crystal. Metal, there we go. Refinement level 3, that is perfect. We're doing it. What else? Focus. What do we need? We need archers. Stat. I'm gonna move one of these waters and we're gonna do like a military operation over here on the right side of the map. Next archer, we need just some wood and we can get a whole nother one. Maybe we just focus down hard on that. Oh, we need the archers now, kind of. We need them now. For the wall busters. Oh, we're not making them. Why? Because we don't have wood. Is that it? No. Wheat. Burn on wheat. Oh, see, now our frontliners got killed. The crossbowmen, they're on it. They got it. Locked. They are locked in. We have enough wheat now to make some units. The love of Henry. Frontliners, please. Need to defend those crossbowmen. You're selling your wheat though. Yeah, but I'm making wheat twice as fast. Quote unquote. So many crossbowmen, and we have nobody in front. Did I go too hard on them? Maybe. Are they gonna kill everybody anyways? Probably. And now we got crossbowmen on backup. They got him. They got him though. Flower. I should not have kept my gaze there. I was distracted. Blueprint sacrifice. Another tree. What do we need right now? Metal, I think. Yeah, we need a shit ton of metal. Maybe a gold mine right now would be better than selling the wheat. We could take the market out for now and put a wheat field in. We're generating... We're generating a ton of wheat, not selling it, but still getting gold. Oh, we need, shit. We need some dudes. These ants. We should think about upgrading our troop limit. So that we can get more units out. What was that? Wheat? What do we got? Archers deal double damage once every 5 attacks. It's not bad. We have a lot of archers. We got market provides 5 morale. We got an epic tile enchanter. We got more archery. Champion unit stun. First reroll is free. Voodoo beads. That's pretty good. Because when we need something, we need it.
Greetings, your lordship. How are you doing of this fine day?
Draco Duck, 78 months. Welcome back. I'm gonna go rerolls and I'm gonna go epic tile enchant. I got 2 of these suckers. I need to need some crystals. I had a crystal mine, but I sold it. The production early is gonna be huge. I mean, that's gonna the amount we're gonna gain. Those changes will reverberate through the future. What is that rubber ducky? Huh? Come with this guy? I'm at basic construction right now, a wheat field. That seems smart. And then sell a tree. For crystals. Crystal meth. You know what? Before you even build that, put that there. Militia. Crystals. I don't think any of that is necessary. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Gold mine. That's where we went wrong last time, I think, because we got the gold mine and we went too hard in gold. Blinding light or evasion. Stun. 150 meat for the dead rat, or ranged troops receive a 4% chance of shooting an additional projectile for each warrior ally. I'm gonna go twin projectiles, but I don't think we'll have warriors. I think that militia, it might be warriors. I'm not sure. Probably could handle a lizard at this point in time. Goblin pig for that. The building upgrades are so freaking good. Yeah. So let's hope that our crossbowmen will slaughter the lizard. Maybe, maybe not. 5 crossbowmen. The bundle. It's this guy again. I'm gonna take the troops. Try to go wheat and get the gold upgrade for it instead of focusing gold by itself. There's an upgrade for the wheat field that's a 25% chance of receiving gold with each production cycle. But why not both? Maybe we put this in? Maybe, or what do we need crystals for again? For the tile enchanter. be bad to just get that out of the way. I think militia camp. Sure, we'll do crystal. I'll do some crystal meth. I'll try anything once. More frontliners. Wildgate, Sea of Thieves in space. Yeah. I was talking to Slothy about trying it out. We'll see though. All right, so this is our test against the lizards. See if we can handle it. They're gonna come right through and attack our back line. Hopefully our archers take them out. And we have an archer in backup. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Gold with the wheat field. Neat. Move you there and put you there. Spending all of our gold at the moment, but hopefully we can get it back. Take the crystals away for now. And what am I looking for? Also put the gold mine there, but we don't have enough gold currently. Get it quick. Okay, we need to go for broader gaze. That's pretty much it. We just want gold. Of course I want metal and stuff, but I'm a little busy. None of my friends want to buy it and play it with me. Yeah. I think Slothy was saying that it looks like really intense, and I would agree. Seems like it might be even more confusing than Sea of Thieves. Got a lot more moving parts. Your crossbowman can't handle my crossbowman. Crystals, wine, or metal. We need the metal. How much more metal? We need about 105 more metal and 245 more flour. A lot of gold, a lot of wheat. At this point in time, we don't even really need that much gold and that much wheat. So what do? Or not gold, wood and wheat. I think that honestly we take one of these out and we put in our research table. But we need water for that. Start generating blueprints. So the battle royale, it's like one ship versus one ship. 4 people on each ship. Somebody's helming, somebody's firing the guns, somebody's going and boarding the other ship, somebody's repairing. 5 teams compete against each other, but you don't actually have to kill them because there is a PvE. So is it almost like an extraction thing? If you don't have to PvP? Or is it less extraction and more Sea of Thieves, like you just kind of bum around for? Artifact, or not artifact, production research table, what it's called. And honestly, iron mine. Terminal. Then with the foundry or the forge, we could turn it into metal. We also need it for troops. Might be an okay time to put the market back in for money. Sawmill provides 20% boost to production of neighboring tiles. Archer capacity plus. Mushroom Grove, I don't hate it. Troops die, they send a blade flying into the enemy. We're not really going grunt build in this one though. I'm gonna go Archer capacity. Arena is 25 morale if we're looking at it. I go Sawmill. And maybe save. Gather better weapons and equipment in PvE places, Sea of Thieves, but you're on a clock to win. I wouldn't say that's Sea of Thieves then. I kind of feel like the crux of Sea of Thieves is the PvE. And I know that the devs think that. They think that it's mostly about being a pirate and digging up buried treasure and going into these ruins. And the PvP aspect of it is kind of secondary when you look at the game. But if the PvE exists in that game in order to increase your odds of surviving the PvP, then I would say it's the last Sea of Thieves. All I've seen is PvP in Sea of Thieves. Well, when I play with Slothy, that's all she wants to do. She's played thousands of hours of the PvE to the point where she's bored with it. She really likes how the PvP is different every time and challenging. Legit space Sea of Thieves on a clock, best way to describe it. Do I get the Blade of Vengeance, chat? Or save my dinari? We're just not losing that many units. 50 damage is like kind of decent though. Early. It's not really decent later on. Falls off. It falls off hard. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I might just save it. I could also just buy a blueprint just to sell it, right? I could just buy that and sell the clay mine. Get some metal. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. I mean, I would have paid that money for, you know, bonus morale and a bundle. You know, I kind of need that gold though. I have 1,200 wheat right now. I think we've above and beyond, you know, gone over what we really needed to. We've corrected our past mistakes, maybe a little bit too hard, and we have the boss coming. Remember, we died in the first boss, so it's not Margra, it's Gorzog. We should be okay. Boom, bam, bam, bam. I adore the mushroom look. Pretty good. Comes Gorzog. Comes Dick Nose. Took out 2 archers like that. The slams are what does us. Blinded. Let's spawn everybody in the barracks for right now. Eventually, we're not going to be able to get enough militia out to put in front of the archers, and we're just going to funnel archers into them to die. That's not going to be nothing. Doing pretty okay, but once the sawmill and the wheat fields run out, we got nothing left as far as wheat and trees, but let's hope that we are able to recover at that point in time. How much more do we need? We need a little bit of flour. Mushroom Boys might hang on. Did you see that? He just swung at them. I think he missed his AoE. That's huge. He's missing. Maybe if they're in the back in the trees in the houses, the AoE doesn't hit. Zarvelzar, what's going on? Hello to you. All right, we need to get our front line back. That's right now is legendary artifact. Receive Goose Riders at the start of every wave, or unit limit by 6. I'm gonna go unit limit. I'm gonna go with that Borscht. It's one of my favorites. Legendary fireworks for production. Just it's such a small amount of time. I think legendary fireworks, once again, 10 seconds, I'm not batting my eyes. You're talking at least 50 seconds for me to bat an eye. Minimum. Oh, meteorites. Druids, or explosive cart factory. It's just, it takes too long for the druids to activate. Is Schmib gonna be useful now? No, Schmib dies. It's gonna go away after this. I'm miscommunication with my friend right now, and I don't know if I should take a second to text him back, and because he's gonna be upset. I can reroll. I can reroll this for free. Worm Riders, healers are good. Falcon's Camp buffs your grunts. I'm gonna go Worm. Arcane damage, that's just our Mushroom Warriors. Once we upgrade, we won't have them anymore. Warrior damage, which is Militia, Mushroom Warrior, or ranged damage. We have so many crossbowmen, I think ranged damage, actually. Our Militia, they don't have high damage to begin with, so a multiplier on them would be silly. Building upgrade? Hell yes. Infrastructure? Absolutely. And then let's get some... I'm gonna go another building upgrade. I'm gonna go some more dinari. Do I want established production? I probably shouldn't ignore it. Your chief alchemist has unveiled his potion of bull's energy, promising endless productivity. We've seen this one before. Magic College ×2, 4 random troops gone. I'm gonna do it. I don't know who I lost. During battle, your troops will flee from combat. Hungering Maw. Tough one. Our bro also died. So what are we working with now? Crossbowmen out. Get our militia out. Peasants. We want to upgrade our gaze. Important. We have 2 magic colleges and 1 magic school. I'm going to sell the magic school at this point in time for flour. Perfect. I'm going to sell one of the magic colleges. I can't imagine. For Worm Riders on the Storm. Want them in. Here. Riders. Oh. They're good, the worm dudes. Take any time you need, Dad. Yeah, let me text him back. I should have taken care of this. I forgot to. I'm supposed to drop some stuff off at a friend's house, and he was confused about the day that I was doing it. Bang the King, 43 months. What's up? Thank you so much for the... I appreciate you. All right, we got time here to do some stuff and some things. So what should we do with that time? Possibly gold mine to rush for the Skaze upgrade? What do we not need? We don't really need wheat at the moment. I know we're getting gold from the wheat, but we're not getting that much gold from the wheat, so. 20 extra hit points on the castle because we filled every slot. I'm a little curious why they allow the debris fields to count as taken squares in order to complete your castle. I mean, it's mostly just rubble. No Gungeon today. No, I don't have time. I'm actually stopping stream right after this episode, whether we win or lose. Because I've got so much to do before I leave for Ohio. Tell that. Play wine grape. Not impressed. Play in case we have. Don't want to. Gold. There, flour. There we go. I need 5 more flour in order to get the next refinement. Come on, buddy. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Carl? Little buddy. Little tutor biscuits. Are you a little tutor? Are you a tutor? Do you toot? Like, I've never tooted before in my life, Dad. Tooting? That sounds gross. Me, never. I would never toot. Ugh. But I love you. I love you. Are you remembering to breathe when you're chewing on your bone? He's like, no, breathing. I need to eat the bone. There's no time to breathe. There's no time to breathe when eat. No breathe, only chew. You're so clean and washed up. Yeah, I love you. Sweet boy. You're my sweet boy. Mwah. All right. Little goof. Hype train for Carl? Wish my dog was that calm. Yeah, say that in the presence of Slothy and she'll laugh. I mean, to be honest, Carl is not calm in front of other people. And what do you mean, Dad? I'm the best boy ever. We can upgrade our troop limit. We should do that. Even though we don't have the troops to fill. We do, kind of actually. Troops to fill. Let's fill. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What are we doing? Unit. We were gonna go upgrade our gaze. We're really close. Let's go. All right, where do we want to put this extra slot? Don't really care about this cursed tile at the moment, so if we're gonna keep on with this little circle that we got going on, we should get this swamp tile out of here. The worms. What are the worms gonna do? They go under the ground and they pop up at the back line. Gosh. We're probably gonna sell it. We're up to 63 morale. Oh, there's my flour. All right. Maximum reached on refinement, chat. We did it. We got all the refinement. So that's what, 5 morale per sacrificed blueprint. Uh-oh. The worms. There is no backline. There's only giants. Look out. They'll distract them, I guess, at least. They'll die horribly, but that's all I have to say. That's it. There wasn't really actually anything else I needed to add. They'll just die. Upgrade. Archers. Double damage every 5 attacks. Worm Riders deal 100 damage around them when they emerge from the ground. Militia HP. I really like I mean, we have so many archers. Upgrading them would be phenomenal. Maybe some water? I should drink some water. But I'm thinking Worm Rider upgrade, maybe? And then wheat field production. Sawmill production.
Ain't him fouling the sleep nap time.
Because we're getting gold from wheat fields as well. Honestly, nap time. Have a good nap. Thank you for the bits, Sage. How do we... in a weird position now to try to get this worm rider that we don't really need the peasants, I guess, so I don't really need to worry too much about that. It's like we don't need wheat. Like we've learned from the past, we've stockpiled so much wheat, it's not even funny. We don't even really need the metal anymore, but we might need it for like next level buildings, infrastructure, units, things like that. Oh, we didn't even get our worm riders out. That's probably best for this wave anyways. Look at the archers just mowing the lawn. King's statue increases King's ability cooldowns? No. Magic College? No. Tile enchanter epic? Give me that. Sage with the 5 gifted subs. Pre-nap. Pre-nap 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Off to sleep as well. Good night, all. Thanks for stopping by, Basser. It's good to see you. A good thing going here. We just got to get more blueprints. We got to focus on blueprinting. Crystals there. Put water there, I guess. You don't need water until you need water, because then you need water. 1,100 gold for broader gaze. We need to focus on our army. That's another thing that we need to improve, but I can't just do that on my own. So that'll have to come during the trader. We either going to buy really good stuff, or the prophecy will... We got a barracks there and put more maybe veteran barracks in upcoming waves. We'll definitely need that for the next boss. Hungry Maw is tough. Gold mine. We have a griffin in there. That's the unit that we now get from the draft. We're a little low on wood. Blueprints. Limit. Trees there. Actually, I'm gonna sell the tree because I'm feeling risky right now. 1,100 gold. We're approaching it fast. Big gold mine. Units. What are we looking at? We're spawning in the barracks. That's why we're not filling. So many. Look at that gold number go up. Off to sleep, Luller. Good night. Another one we should not have put the worms out. You're gonna get crushed. All right, trader. Longbowman's camp. I do like the longbowman. Stable. I've never had a horseman in my life. Militia HP. Market production speed. Sawmills and trees damage enemies while they're working. Production limit for starter buildings by 100%. That means instead of the tree having 200, it would have 400 wood in it. That's not bad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the sawmill sweeping blade. And then I'm gonna get the long bowman's camp. Like, we need more ranged units. We don't really, but like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Put him in the corner. Maybe do like that.
How are you doing, big man?
57 months, Byron Deluxe. What's going on? I think that, unfortunately, we had such a good late game build on that last one that we lost. If I would have just paid attention to the wheat, which I told myself was going to be a problem. Unfortunately, we don't have the late game plays that we have right now, but right now, currently, we are doing well. To answer your question in a very, very long way. Hype train level 3, you guys. We got another hype train going on. What do you think about that? Think about that, buddy. What do you think about the hype train? Little goofer butt. But bone, and I'm gonna save it. Bone for later. Let's get that long bowman out. Peasant in, long bowman out. Same thing again. Peasant in.
Adding to the hype.
Hyphenated with the bits. Thank you for that. Refinement being done is it's a good feeling. We are burning up our gold right now on these longbowmen though. They take 24 gold apiece. But they do a lot of damage. Base, they do 25 damage per second, and our archers right now, the crossbowmen, are 13 damage. Zarbel Zar with the gifted sub. Hell yes. Let's go. Gold mine, iron mine, wheat field. We need the gold. So I got the upgrade, right? Increase production limits for starter building by 100%. And starter buildings, I guess gold mine is not included. It's just what? Tree, wheat field, water? No, water is infinite. Might not even include iron mines. Because the iron mine still, like the gold mine still has 200. Could be more. Started playing this after seeing you play it. How do I even unlock the graveyard? I've won my first 2 runs. We're doing that right now. Difficulty 3. So the bosses, you have to fight 3 bosses. The bosses have 1 mod each. This one is during battle, your troops flee from combat for 1.5 seconds. So you'll notice every battle, they'll just kind of like spread apart. And then you have the debris fields on the castle. Once we beat this, we will unlock the graveyard. Okay, look at these guys are dying. You see this? Because my trees and my sawmills are damaging them. It's significant. I like it. We're doing gold. Good. Barracks. Archers. Why not? Archers at the freaking ready. I need blueprints. Blueprints, 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 blueprints. Let's go veteran barracks. That sounds good too. Let's go dinari. Let's go dinari. Advanced production, maybe? I think that's a good, well, we can handle it. Let's be honest with ourselves, we're gonna do fine. I just don't want to clear out my entire army before the boss comes. 100 cabinets, 100 metal, 110 metal, or an artifact. It's gonna be a choice of 2 artifacts, I think. But if I go cabinets, then I can sell those cabinets for dinari and use that to get blueprints. I can use that to get artifacts, 2 artifacts for 100. So It's like one REO now or 2 later. And then I'm gonna put one of these archery things down and for archer. You get some worms. The worms are really quick to. It's 8 seconds for each worm rider, which is kind of insane. And let's figure out. We don't need 17 crossbowmen right now. Love the goofy faces on the event, thanks. Yeah. No balls, all enemies. I prefer red prints. How many archers do you want, Huts? Yes. Wheat field, maybe? Probably don't need it, actually sell it. At this point in time, we no longer need flour. Take the gold. How many cabinets do we have left to sell? 13. We gotta remember to switch that over when that's done. Oh, those guys got just shit on. More worm riders. Riders on the storm. More worm riders? Go mushroom boys, but we don't have grapes. Go pumpkin, but more worm riders. I got them. We got them. Chat, we got them. Wait, didn't I get worm riders too? Or was that an upgrade? That was increased capacity of worm riders. Thank God. I misread what that was. It was a building upgrade and it wasn't a building. Duh. But it was a good one. Official butt. Straconis, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate you. We're so close to getting this upgrade. We're at 1035. We're almost at the end of our blueprints. Come on, come on. We'll have to use this cursed tile, unfortunately, for the time being. We got it. All right. So like, there's no way to like not put the cursed tile in there, right? Because it's one of the corners that's missing. We'll do that. Oh, cabinets. We gotta switch over. We could have been getting more gold. We could have been getting it faster. What to put there? Let's do the Mage College. We got to get crystals, which is going to be tough, and we got to get gold. And then at that point in time, when we're cranking out spells, that'll be huge. We also focus on getting more worm riders. Oh, the worms are kind of fucked in this wave. You can crank them out so quick, though. It's nice. Like, I'd rather have them die and not, like, my militia. At least immediately. Can you get a crystal? Yeah, crystal. Crystals and gold. Could make my own cabinets. Not a bad idea. We have a forge. And just get a shit ton of dinari. Who's gonna stop me? Is that 9 worm riders? Oh my God. Let's take that out and let's actually start cranking out some cabinets. How fast are you gonna crank out cabinets? Real slow though. That's fine. We'll sell wheat until we have enough cabinets, and then once we remember the cabinets, I guess we don't need the wheat, so let's actually put you on the faster one. We're gonna run out of metal bars too, so we'll have to swap the foundry in and out. Cabinets for the whole kingdom. We needed crystals. Might be the next thing for us to focus on. We need 1,900 gold for the last gaze. Do I think we're going to get there? No. Boss is coming up. Say what he needed. More iron mine for the metal for the cabinets. Oh, we should have put the 10 worm riders in. Look at us just crunching through the enemies, man. You got crunched. Ooh. Honestly, for safety, sawmill. Adjacent improvements start working without needing to watch them. It's pretty good, but best case scenario right now, we would put it on one of these ends and it would activate 1, 2, 3 more spots. Very expensive. Fairy fountain though might be the better option. Pretty cheap to build and we could stick it in a corner. Dragon's Bakery wouldn't be able to bake any dragons right now. Gonna use your spells against the boss? I don't have any. So I'm hoping to get some crystals soon. 92 cabinets, start selling them. Actually, don't need 2 crystals, probably. Sell 1. That first, then we do 4 for the metal. Wine before a boss isn't a bad idea, though. I don't know if we're gonna drink it all up this next wave, but all right, worm riders, put them out. You in, you guys are in, you guys are out. And then crystals for spells. Make more worm riders too. What was that? Wood. Man, that's so much damage when they pop out of the ground. Amazing. Longbowman damage increased by 100%. Worms? Do we have 326 dinari? I don't think I've ever had this much dinari. Increase unit limit. When I sell clay, grapes, crystals, it doesn't really mean much to me. Champions, we don't have very many champions. Gooses? Okay, goose riders, worm riders, healers are pretty good. You just get a freaking tree. Archer stun enemies at full HP. No, worm riders are gonna get there first, I think. Let's go longbowman damage, worm riders, and a tree. Goose hydras. Yeah, I've never had goose hydras before, but relying on getting that right now would be kind of, that's a long shot, you know what I mean? What's our army looking like? 6 worm riders. They're probably gonna die to the hungering maw. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? We don't have a lot of front liners. 4 trees too. Probably should start selling these. For gold, metal. So metal here for the cabinet making. Let's do foundry for the metal as well, and another worm rider. 15 freaking worm riders, man. What the frick was that? I don't know. I don't know if I care. Water there. Look at how much dinari we're getting. The dinari is skyrocketing, man. Stonks. Absolute 100% stonk. I've never had this many worm riders before in my life. It's kind of funny. I think they're gonna get absolutely shit on by the hungering maw. Oh, Magic College. That's why we're getting crystals. Right. 2,000 wheat on hand. That feels good. Do I want to put it in yet? We got to get crystals on top of that. Like, I probably could just swap it back and forth with the crystal mine if and when we need it. Lots of Dinari Street. Here it comes. Too bad he's in the back and we're not going to be able to sneak up behind the archers. We sneak up. Oh my god, never mind. The damage from the worms popping out of the ground. That AoE is big, man. Holy smokes. He's going to start spitting out enemies at my back. Oh, that's good. Put him there. I don't want him to spit this way, because when he spits that way and he puts them in the middle of your archer line, bad. Bad, bad, bad. So I want him to face the back as much as possible. The worms are doing well. Uh-oh, there we go. There's the crab riders. Bad, bad news, man. He's eating my units. He's eating all of my units! Worm riders in. Archers in. One peasant, go. Un peasant. You've been selected. I'm gonna spawn barracks at the moment. Instead of funneling units in. God, that's so much fucking damage. He spit backwards, perfect. Look at the archer damage. Look at the archer damage. It's so good. They're done, dude. They're crispy. Increase your unit bonus HP by 5 each time you use a spell. It's not a bad idea if we go spell, or just get 75 right now. 75 divided by 5, chat, go. That, 15? So if we cast 15 spells, we'd have to cast 15 spells to catch up with the Chieftain. Would we be able to do that by the end of this thing? Potentially. Probably not, though. There's one boss left. I think that 15 spells would be a lot. The tornado is good, but the Armageddon can stack on itself, giving us room for one more. Balloon bomber. I want the balloon bomber, but we don't have oil. We're not going to go for oil. We don't have sheep. We're not going to go for sheep. We don't have flour. We're not going to go for flour. White unicorn, maybe, but we are using the crystals for spells now. Catapult factory. Yeah. More carpentry. Forge, carpentry, we don't need that. Animal farm, fisherman's hut, fuel pump. Well, that's oil. I mean, I'm probably not going to do it, though. I'm being a warrior damage. Prophecy. Definitely want that artifact immediately. Want this building upgrade immediately. Ari last. Infrastructure is good. Elite barracks, though, maybe. Establish production instead of the infrastructure? Probably. Troop training? That sounds nice. How about some more? And then some spells. Another troop training. That's gonna be so much. Let's do all the slimes. This is stacked. 10 permanent morale, 150 wine, 100 gold, or 700 wood but lose 8 permanent morale. I'm gonna go 10 permanent morale. We're at 122 morale currently. Venoxia. Triple-headed form makes the legendary menace but complicates internal communication. 3 poisonous snakes join each enemy wave. Worms. We have militia. All of the militia is dead. Try to get more militia out. There's one more unit limit upgrade for us and one more gaze upgrade. Why does it have to be snakes? Let's put crossbowmen away and our frontliners out. $355 dinari is wild. Should we go for catapult factory? Should we go for the fairy fountain? We should go for the fairy fountain. I don't know what to put there. Catapult factory. I'm using up all of my steel too fast. Get some steel quick and then put the catapult factory there. Of course, we need steel to make the catapults, so we'll have to wait on that. Now, let's start selling some stuff, like one of these trees for crystals, for crystal meth, another tree for metal. We got a catapult. We got the fuel pump. I don't think I'm gonna need oil. I think it's too late for oil. And oh my god, that is so many fire mages. Holy smokes. I hope they all die to the worms. Fingers crossed. That is a crazy amount of fire mages. Oh, thank God. Goose Hydra. Oh, chat, we missed our opportunity. Hydra Pond, we don't have meat. We don't have meat for the Goose Hydras either, but Ballista Factory. I'm actually gonna re-roll. I kind of want to see if I can get something unique. I didn't, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick something. 7 morale. More long bowman. No, wait, there's upgrade. Hang on. No longer generates a random spell, but grants spell choices. Long bowman set enemies on fire, 20 bonus damage, or damage by crystal creatures. So yeah, I'm gonna sell that. I wish I could have sold that before I got this offer. Magic College for spell choices sounds nice. And then I wanted to sell the crystal cap. Trash. Metal. Choice. And then I was getting water for fairy fountain that I'm putting in the corner here. It's just going to give us passively some materials. Flothy, what's going on? How are your street tacos? 425 dinari, chat. 155 morale. Right. Got 11 worm riders, 10 crossbowmen. Got all of our longbowmen. I want more longbowmen out. Let's take 1 worm in and put 1. Oh, I'm already actually at the limit, actually. 1 more crossbowman and we get our catapult out. I got roses for you. They're definitely for you and not for me at all. They were bomb. Oh, good, good, good. Because sometimes I have free tacos that I'm just like disappointed. Because like, I don't know, it's hard to beat like a standard full plate of food at a Mexican restaurant, right? You get like the cheese dip all over the shredded beef or the burrito or whatever you get, right? Or our thing that we get, those tacos are freaking good. The street tacos are usually like really small, really expensive, and you're like, oh boy, thanks for the 5 bites. If I don't walk out of a Mexican restaurant in pain, I did it wrong. You're a cheese dip. Romancy. Yeah, let's necromancy in case our front line dies and resurrect some people to protect our archers. We'll have a full plate of enchiladas with beans and rice. $500 dinari. I'm gonna buy everything in the freaking market. We just wiped a full line of giants. An entire full line of giants. Ranged, oh, I was gonna say ranged damage. I want ranged damage. No. We don't get that. We get warrior health. Rider damage? Oh, definitely for the worms. I don't have anything to build. None of my units like died at all. I need something to take away this curse is what I need. Currently, we need wood and we need a lot of gold. I think we're spending gold faster than we're getting it. Is this thing even working? No, because we don't have crystals. Let's make a move here. Sell the fuel pump. I'm gonna go for the map. We don't have crystals currently, so we gotta move that out. I said I was gonna put those back and forth as needed. We want wood and we want gold. We don't even really we don't need cabinets at the moment. We don't need cabinets at the moment. We just don't. I'm gonna go ahead and put a tree in there. Can I get this sawmill though? Excuse me. Can I get a gold mine? Thank you. Worms are putting in the work. Yes, they are. Honestly, I could probably pull everybody back and just go a full army of worm. And they would just pop up and destroy everybody for a second. But the archers are good. Okay, take out these big slimes. There's too much health back there. I don't think they're gonna do it. Brett. That's good. That's hot. Blade. We have one blade fall, so let's stack. Have none of those spells. Front damage, warrior health, in health. Warrior damage. Rider damage. There we go. I like traditional street tacos too. Still selling cabinets? We're still selling cabinets, you're right. I could honestly sell the metal instead of turning it into cabinetry. And we can get lots of gold that way. So we can get this last gaze upgrade. We're closing in on this unit limit upgrade, and this is the last one. Honestly, I don't need that many crystal mines. Sell it 4 crystals. I mean, I guess you could technically say that that was a good deal. It's like a paycheck loan. Sacrifice a tree for the gold, sure. 141 morale. A nice group of crossbowmen. It'd be a shame if I wormed him to death. Wow. Wow. Sacrifice black sheep for spells. Capacity of my catapult factory. Yeah. Market for heal your castle for 10 HP when the production building is depleted. I don't even care. Brickbound, whatever. 30 of each resources, whatever. Don't care. Big well. Sure, I'll sell that. Deforestation. Yeah. Throw it in the bag. I'll take some ore, some crystals. Shit, man. I don't know. I can't even, there's no more rooms for spells. That's pretty cheap. I'll sell those. All right. I wanted to get rid of probably the big well. I don't think we're going to need it. That's a bunch of crap. Mine isn't bad, but not necessary. Sell that. Gold mine. More ore. Take the metal. We're selling that. Worth way more. I need, what do we need? Gold. You almost bought out the entire shop. I wonder if there actually is an achievement for buying out the shop. There might be. That might have been worth a crystal, an upgrade crystal, which I'm actually pretty short on. I need them. So it might have been safer or better for me to just stockpile the dinari until I could buy the shop out. But once again, I couldn't buy the shop out because I have too many spells. Physically couldn't even get them. So I need to actually start spending spells just for the sake of spending them so that we can get better, different spells. Here. Crystals in there. Maybe get our spell college back. Getting this last gaze upgrade for this specific king is wild. 1900 gold. We did it. We got it. Maximum, maximum, maximum. We got everything that we need. I no longer really need gold. I mean, I need it to build longbowmen and archers. But other than that, no. I definitely don't need this clay mine. Stack spells. One. Fortunate. I would like an artifact. Yes. Infrastructure. No. Probably 2 spells. Last. And some troop training. 14 goblin lizards. Could be problematic. We would like... Oh, there's a legendary spell in there. Maybe. A lot of spells. We better use up a bunch of spells by that point in time. So that we can even afford them. Shit ton of dinari. Throw them in the bag. So these lizards are going to come through and they're going to die like instantly. And then there's going to be a backdrop of stone golems walking with healer mages. And then the worms are going to pop up and destroy the healer mages like instantly. And if that's the case, honestly, we could throw these guys in there too. They're just going to die instantly as well. But hopefully the lizards will be taken out by our crossbowmen. You're a spell, Master Zeno. Official butt. Thank you for the membership. 14 months. Oh yeah. What else do we need? Maybe an advanced production. That's gonna be a thick line of troops right there. Might as well just throw them all in there. See if the worms can take them out. Yikes. 3 fire mages. What is this? A fiery orb has crashed in a meadow, scorching the ground. The nobles are betting on when it'll explode. The court mage, practically salivating, insists the orb is an ancient relic of immense power sent by the gods. The farmers complain. To make matters worse, a bard's song about the flaming doom is spreading panic. What do? Well, we check for corn first. Is this game any good? I'm into roguelikes. I like it. Yeah, Quattro. It's nice. Building upgrade times 2, 75%, or nothing, 25%. Or a magic college and crystals. We don't need the magic college. I don't really need the 3 fire mages. The drop in the bucket. So I'm gonna go for the building upgrades. I'm gonna use the artifact to heat my royal bathhouse. Ingeniously, you repurpose the mysterious orb as a luxurious heating source for your royal bathhouse. The comforting heat impresses visiting dignitaries and delights the nobility who rave about the orb's perfect temperature. However, the court mage mourns the indignity of such powerful relics being reduced to bathwater heaters, muttering something about sacrilege and wasted potential. Popcorn? No, the corn kernels, it's a reference to Joe Dirt. But there's an asteroid that falls out of the sky and he's like, I'm gonna sell this and be a millionaire. And he brings it in and the guy's like, that's poop from a plane. That's a big chunk of dookie. Like you can see right there, dead giveaway, there's corn kernels. That was funny because he's like eating like fries and ketchup off of it earlier. Dumb. Such a dumb show, movie. Longbowman capacity up. Damage enemies with each production cycle of the fairy fountain. Carpentry, 50% chance of receiving extra wood. Longbowman capacity. Another upgrade. Longbowman fire, archer's stun, or catapult's stun. I'm gonna go, stunning is really good, but catapults are really slow to fire. Let's do it. I don't know if it'll affect the bosses. I hope so, but receiving extra wood use. Let's definitely put both catapults out. We have this crossbowman that's militia. By militia. We have peasants that we don't care about. Longbowmen, we want more of those out. No. Let's just, I say spend a spell, but not a stacked spell. Ground fire. Let's just take ones that we don't want and get new ones in. And we don't really need crystals. We don't really need wheat. We don't really need iron. Trees. You're stunning, Huts. Technically, my catapults are, but so mine, clay mine, 3. 3. I don't really need anything right now. Morale, I guess. Start sacrificing blueprints. You start making cabinets again. Selling them. Summon infernal or crash on both parts. Temp unit, so he might not even make it. I just want better spells. Excuse me. Like gold? Yeah, I just don't really need anything. I'm not doing it for the supplies. That wine for the battles. Get more wine? Yeah. Why not? More necromancy? Who's that? Be there. What wave is this? Oh my god! Up and away, Worm Riders! Yo! Worm Riders, best riders. On the storm. Crystals when I kill an enemy or healer majors join you each time you upgrade your gaze. Well, this is, I have to say, developers, the Moon Talisman is just shit. It's so bad. It's so unbelievably bad to get 3 healer mages when I upgrade my gaze. And after I'm maxed out too. I can't even reroll this. I have free rerolls, but they don't allow you to reroll artifacts, so I'll go for the crystals. The winery. We could honestly pivot to wine. I don't hate that. Grapes for the winery? I guess. I don't know. Should have just gone for wine. Ground fire is terrible. I was hoping to get a grape field. Probably don't even need to make cabinets to get more dinari than 500 dinari. I think we're good at this point in time. I could probably just take it out and go full winery. Full winery on your ass. Wine gives us 30 morale when you have any wine at all. 4 necromancy spells, so I think the boss is just toast. I really don't see the boss surviving this. Oh, that's the army of snakes. So many, so many. We lost a lot of good people today. Warrior damage, flying damage, champion health. Rider health, done. Druids, falcon. This is for grunts. The druids, not bad for a boss fight, I will say. But I'm not doing ore anymore, so. Firing range for musketeers. I'm still not doing ore, but I want them kind of. They're kind of cool. Replenish. Ranks. We want to get ore now for a firing range. Part of grapes. We're still. What are we doing with the ore? We're forging it. Let's get that out of there. Some grapes in the winery. Some more grapes in for the winery. Use up some spells for new ones. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Correct. I think at this point in time we could get rid of the water and then sell that blueprint for wine. Is it one? It's 2 grapes for 1 wine, so it's way better to just get the wine. Because if it was like 1 grape for 2 wine, then it would be the other way around, but it's not. Firing range is in. And I want to get those guys in there. Let's take 2 of the crossbowmen out and put 2 of those guys in. They're really cool. They do a lot of damage and they sit back at the wall and they fire down the entire line. They don't move. We like them. We have full pivoted. We have full pivoted right now to... Oh, look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Bam! Full pivot to winery. Success. More blade fall. See, now here's the problem. We're going to get bullshit, and I'm going to be stuck with not being able to take any bullshit. I can't take it. It just went to waste because I had too many fucking spells. We're doing too well, is really the problem. The game is 100% over. There's no way that they stand a chance to kill me right now. Double ground fire, don't care. Put it in. Burn the villages. I don't care. Wine. Drowns from success. Speed up the time. I can speed the time up, I guess. 5 necromancy spells. 600 wine. 200 cabinets. Should we just for shits and giggles get more dinari? Because we're at 564 dinari and I stopped producing it. That is wild to me. Turn to sheep. That's not a horrible one. We want to just stop there. It's sad that like the magic college doesn't continually make spells. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if it continued to make spells and burn up my crystals, even though I don't have room for it. And just to give me, it would just give me the opportunity to get spell stacks. Like that wouldn't be a bad thing to me. $600 dinari. Almost 700 dinari. Movement speed and attack speed buff to your troops. Go. I don't care. Use it. Embarrassing. Black Unicorn Field. Academy of Lightning. Balloon Bomber. Concert. Oh, it's not morale though. It's building production speed, which I don't care about. More efficient forge. Fairy fountain production boost. 2 wine when you kill an enemy. It just doesn't even matter. 4 grapes when you kill an enemy. 3 ore when you kill an enemy. Metal. Crystals. Don't really need it. Let's get some of these that I don't think we've had before. Balloon Bomber. Add it to the encyclopedia. Do I have any of these spells that I can stack? No. Market for more for faster trading of the cabinets. We got to go through more cabinets. Buy it all. There might have been an achievement. And I should have looked. But once again, we literally couldn't buy the spells once we were full, so. We don't even need wine anymore, if we're being honest with ourselves. What do we need? We need a concert. Not there, though. Let's do that there, concert there. Demolish this, market, sell more cabinets. Sell the balloon bomber. Go for crystals, I guess. I don't know. Sell that. Something for wine. Max out the cabinets. Achievement for 1,000 dinari? There might be. We're not going to get it by the end, though. The boss is coming up. It's already over. Whip, 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 whip. I don't even. Whatever, dude. Wine? Might be an achievement for 1,000 wine. Which we're close. Uh-oh, we're out of cabinets. How did we get out of cabinets? The carpentry, you're too slow. Almost at 1,000 wine. Can we hit it before the boss gets here? Tell me we can. Because otherwise we start drinking it. No, we're gonna start drinking it now. We're not gonna make it. Fireworks, fireworks, the wine. Don't kill the boss yet. Wait, wait, Worm Riders, wait! I did it! I got 1,000 wine. I did not see an achievement. Meteorite, meteorite, meteorite. Blade fall, blade fall, blade fall. Turn him into a sheep. Necromancy. I shouldn't necromancy into the thing. That was silly of me, but. Let's put him in the barracks. Necromancy, 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 necromancy. Look at my army. Look at my fucking army of guys that are gonna die now. Bladefall. Armageddon. Necromancy. All units. Calling all units. Worm Riders. Get in. Not even close. Not even close. Alcoholism does not have an achievement. Achieved victory on threat level 3. We did it. That went really, really well. What was my ending morale, bud? I didn't get a single thing, man. Not a single crystal for that. I think if I go back to this, I do get that crystal. But damn. So we gotta beat all the bosses in the graveyard, which I think is the only other level, unfortunately. We gotta secure a victory with Wise Tree and Betty. That's a crystal. Have 2,000 wine at once, chat. Literally double that for a crystal. Your ending morale is 242.
Ending moral was 242.
So because of that king, that means that was an extra 120 damage, 120%. Execute 200 of your own units. We were on the way on our first build to do this one. Kill a total of 5,000 enemies. I don't know if that means over all of your runs. When it says total, I think that's what that means. But it could be like 5,000 in one go? I don't know. I don't think that would make sense. I don't think you can have 5,000 units. I mean, at most you can add like 20 grunts to fight. So we'll just probably eventually get that one. Reach 100 morale. We already have that. 40 units on the battlefield. Haven't gotten that one yet. Get rid of all of the trees on a level. So we just had to pump out deforestation spells for a crystal. Beat a level without using any spells. Beat a level without upgrading your army limit. All right. Beat a level without upgrading your gaze. We have King Spellus we gotta do, King Bresnius. 3rd level for Leonid. And that's it. What should we buy? Starting resources. King Spellus. Or we could afford a couple of new advisors and try to work our way towards this advisor slot. Or we could get Betty and Wise Tree and try to get that crystal. Let's do it. That'll be like a challenge run next time. Alrighty. Let's call it. Thanks for watching, VOD watchers. See you in the next one.